Shopping can be impulsive, but you must never make a hasty decision when buying a watch. Seasoned collectors and enthusiasts will tell you to think long and hard before you get a new watch. Let's discuss the kinds of watches you should avoid at all costs. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll be able to make informed decisions and build a collection you'll love. Let's dive in. Number 1, the trendy watch. In today's fast-paced world of watch collecting, hype reigns supreme. With platforms amplifying advertising exposure, the allure of the next big release can feel irresistible. Take, for example, the Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman Edition, which caused a frenzy among collectors when it was first released due to its unique blue and black ceramic bezel. Many enthusiasts rushed to acquire it, driven by the hype surrounding its launch. Similarly, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Panda garnered significant attention and demand, with its striking black and white dial capturing the imagination of watch aficionados worldwide. The limited availability of this model only fueled the frenzy, leading many to overlook whether it truly fit their style and preferences. However, it is crucial to pause and consider whether this enthusiasm stems from genuine interest or simply from the current cultural wave. Before succumbing to media hype and paying above the recommended retail price, take a moment to reflect on whether the watch truly aligns with your tastes and preferences. Avoid falling victim to the fad regret by making thoughtful, informed decisions about your acquisitions. Number 2, the budget blower. While shopping, whether online or in-store, it is easy to get swept away by the allure of luxury watches and forget about your financial reality. Take, for instance, the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch, a legendary timepiece with a rich history and iconic design. Many enthusiasts dream of owning one, and the temptation to splurge on this revered watch can be overwhelming. Similarly, the Rolex Submariner, known for its timeless appeal and robust construction, is often a coveted addition to any watch collection. The appeal of owning a piece of horological history can lead collectors to justify stretching their budget to acquire one. However, it is essential to maintain a clear-headed perspective when considering such significant purchases. While the thrill of owning a high-priced timepiece can be exhilarating, true enjoyment should come from knowing that you can comfortably afford such a luxury without compromising your financial well-being. Otherwise, you risk adding stress and regret if unexpected expenses arise, forcing you to part with the watch that you impulsively purchased. Keeping a balanced approach to your finances will help you avoid the regret of blowing your budget on a watch. Number 3, the itch scratcher. Ever laid eyes on a watch that instantly captivated you, only to find out that it's unavailable? Whether it's a sold-out limited edition like the Rolex Daytona Paul Newman, or an obscure vintage piece like the Seiko 6139 Progue, the disappointment can be palpable. The natural response is to seek out the next best option, fueled by the desire to make that coveted purchase. You might settle for something similar, or finally commit to a watch that you've been pondering. However, the nuances of watch collecting mean that even a slight deviation from your initial choice can sour the experience. Every detail matters, from the dial color to the case style, and any imperfection can tarnish your affection. It is crucial to stick to your first choice and either patiently wait for it to become available secondhand or gracefully move on. Rushing into a substitute purchase often leads to runner-up regret, where the thrill of acquisition is overshadowed by lingering dissatisfaction. Number 4, the investment watch. Investing in watches solely for their potential to appreciate in value is a risky proposition. The truth is, predicting which watches will become coveted collector's items in the future is highly uncertain. Even during periods of economic uncertainty, when certain watches were hyped as recession-proof investments, their values didn't always hold up. Take the example of the Rolex Daytona Paul Newman, or the Patek Philippe Nautilus, once hailed as surefire investments, but their prices have fluctuated unpredictably over time. Spending a significant sum on a watch with the expectation of future appreciation could be a costly mistake, especially if the loss would be financially devastating. While watches generally retain some value, gambling on their investment potential is a game that you shouldn't try playing. Number 5. The bad fit. When considering watches, it is essential to find one that not only matches your style, but also fits comfortably on your wrist. Take, for instance, the Rolex Sky Dweller released last year, particularly its captivating green variant. However, despite its allure, the watch's substantial size, measuring 40 millimeters in thickness and 15.4 millimeters lug to lug, simply wouldn't suit everyone. It's a classic case of a watch being a bad fit, quite literally. A timepiece that's too large or too small can be uncomfortable to wear and may even cause physical discomfort. Instead of struggling with a watch that doesn't sit well, it is crucial to acknowledge when a timepiece just isn't right for you. Fortunately, many watch brands offer a variety of sizes to cater to different wrist sizes and preferences. By opting for a watch that fits you comfortably, you can enjoy both style and comfort without compromise. Number 6. The fake watch. It's easy to feel tempted by the latest trends and popular models. Perhaps you've even considered adding another no-date diver to your collection, or maybe you've contemplated acquiring a Pepsi or a PCH, only to realize that these choices might feel overdone or lacking in originality. However, there is a bigger issue at play here, one that warrants serious consideration. Fake watches. Fake watches have always been present in the market, and their quality continues to improve over time. Some argue that it's becoming increasingly challenging to distinguish between authentic and counterfeit timepieces, leading some individuals to opt for fakes instead of genuine watches. However, the decision to wear a fake watch goes beyond mere aesthetics. It sends a message, whether consciously or subconsciously, about your authenticity and integrity. Choosing to wear a fake watch implies that you're willing to deceive others about the authenticity of your belongings, and it can ultimately erode trust and credibility, both in yourself and in the community of watch enthusiasts. Instead of resorting to fakes, consider exploring homage watches from reputable brands or watch series. While they may not carry the prestige of authentic luxury watches, they offer a genuine alternative that aligns with your values and integrity. Prioritize authenticity and honesty in your watch collecting journey. By avoiding fake watches and opting for genuine alternatives, you not only uphold your integrity, but also contribute to fostering a community built on trust and respect. Number 7, the bad deal. When it comes to purchasing a watch, it is crucial to take the time to evaluate whether you genuinely want or need it. Often, the best deals on watches are found when buying from private individuals rather than professional dealers. However, this can also present risks, especially when meeting the seller in person to inspect the watch. You meet the seller, and they present the watch to you. But something feels off. Maybe it doesn't look quite right, or it feels too lightweight. Despite your gut feeling telling you that something is amiss, you hesitate to speak up. You don't want to embarrass the seller or yourself, so you consider going through with the purchase anyway. That's a bad call. Trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right about the watch, it's better to walk away than to risk buying a potentially fake or problematic timepiece. Yes, it might feel awkward or uncomfortable, but it is worth it to avoid the remorse that comes with a bad deal. And number 8, the repeat watch. That feeling of looking into your watch collection and feeling like you have nothing to wear because none of the watches appeal to you is all too familiar. It's what they call a repeat watch. Often, we find ourselves repeatedly purchasing the same type of watch without fully understanding why. For instance, if you constantly gravitate towards acquiring multiple steel watches with blue dials and date complications, it will limit your collection. While having a preference is natural, you must avoid falling into a pattern of buying identical or very similar watches. Instead, consider diversifying your collection by limiting yourself to one type of watch per purchase. Pause and reflect before adding another watch to your collection. Ask yourself if you genuinely need another dive watch or if there's a different style or complication you haven't explored yet. If you are out there to shop, be sure to steer clear of bad purchases. Remember, each watch in your collection should tell a unique story and reflect your tastes and passions. By making thoughtful decisions, you can create a collection that truly resonates with you. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your watch collection continue to inspire and delight you.